Go to nethermind.io. Scroll down to find Nethermind client. Click Learn More. Click Download Client. Click Windows AMD 64. Wait for the download. Open the downloaded file. Click Extract All. Click Browse. Choose the Ethereum folder we just created. And then choose Execution folder. Select folder. Add \nethermind to the destination. Extract. Step 7. Download Consensus Client. Go to clientdiversity.org to see the list of consensus clients. For maximum decentralization, you should choose the least used client. But in this video, I will use Lighthouse. If you are wondering why is execution client diversity different in this page, there are different ways to measure client diversity. That's a topic for another day. Go to github.com/sigp/lighthouse. Find Releases on the right side, and click the link labeled Latest. Scroll down to the download table. There are two versions for Windows. One has portable in the file name, the other doesn't. The non-portable one has better performance but may not work with some CPUs. The portable one works with all CPUs but slower. Download the non-portable one. If it fails to run in the next step, switch to the portable one. Open the downloaded file. It is an archive folder. Copy the file in the folder. Go to Ethereum folder, Consensus folder. Create a new folder and name it Lighthouse. Paste the file we just copied into the Lighthouse folder. Step 8. Download the JC Lab Ethereum Staking Kit. You can find the link in description or pinned comment. Extract all files into the Ethereum folder. Now your Ethereum folder will have a text file named Guide and a subfolder named BATS. Guide is just the text version of this tutorial you're watching. The BAT folder contains BAT files I created to run commands, so you don't have to type them in the command prompt. You can right-click a BAT file, show more options, edit, to see what command it runs. Running some random BAT file could be dangerous, but editing a BAT file has no risk. Click More Info, Run Anyway. You can check every BAT file before running it, to make sure it does not contain any malicious code. As you see, the BAT files use absolute path. You can put them anywhere in your computer, like desktop, they will still run. But if your Ethereum folder is not in the F drive, you will have to change the drive letter in each file. Luckily, you don't have to do it manually. Go back to the BATS folder. Double-click the BAT file named Change Drive. More info, run anyway. Enter the drive letter your Ethereum folder is in. For example, if it is in the D drive, enter D. Now, open any BAT file with text editor again. The path now starts with drive letter D. The staking kit currently supports mainnet and Holesky testnet. If in the future, there is a new testnet, you can use the BAT file named make testnet to add it. For example, if you want to add Goerli testnet, which will be shut down soon by the way, just enter Goerli. And boom, now you have BAT files to run Goerli testnet. Step 9. Run a testnet node. Go to Ethereum folder, BATS, Holesky. Double-click Nethermind Holeski. If Windows asks about network access, click Allow. After you see initialization completed, go back to the Holeski folder. Double-click Lighthouse Holeski node fast. Wait for a few minutes. Windows will ask about network access again. Click Allow. Now wait for both clients to sync. It could take a few minutes to a few hours. In Nethermind window, if you see a bunch of orange percentages, it has not synced yet. Now both clients are synced. Nethermind window looks like this. No more percentages, just block receiving and block processing. Lighthouse window looks like this. All green info. No more warnings and errors. Sometimes you will see a warning saying block arrived early in Lighthouse. When that happens, right-click the Windows clock at the bottom right corner. Adjust date and time. Make sure Set Time Automatically is on, and click Sync Now. When you want to turn off a client, the safest way is to use Ctrl+C. Directly closing the window might cause some data loss. Click Ctrl+C in the Lighthouse window. When it asks Terminate Batch Job, enter Y. Now go to Nethermind window and click Ctrl+C. You can see a lot of background tasks are being stopped. When it's all done, enter Y to close the window. That's how you turn off a node smoothly. Step 10. Understand the risk. If you lose or leak your seed phrase, you will lose all of your funds. If you interact with a fake smart contract, which scammers will try to convince you is real, you will lose all of your funds. The first two are general risks associated with operating an Ethereum account on your own. The next two are specifically related to staking. When your validator is offline, you will receive a penalty roughly equals to the amount you would earn if you were online. The penalty is tiny. If your validator were online 355 days a year, you will receive 345 days of reward. It is only a risk if you forget to unstake, and let it drain for 6 months or so. Slashing is a severe punishment for actions that could lead to a successful attack. Ethereum's security assumption is, less than 1/3 of validators contradict themselves. Self-contradiction includes actions like casting 2 votes at the same time or proposing 2 blocks at the same time. Validator will receive a severe punishment for violating these rules. The punishment ranges from 1 Ether to 32 Ether depending on how many validators violated these rules together. The chance of getting slashed is practically zero if you store your validator key properly. You will learn it later. Step 11. Make a deposit account. Ethereum staking works like this. You send 32 Ether to the staking contract from one account. The contract will send staking reward and return the 32 Ether to another account. The first is called deposit account, the second is called withdraw account. Withdraw account need to be absolutely safe, because all Ether will eventually go there. On the other hand, deposit account will only temporarily hold 32 Ether. It can be more casual, like a MetaMask account. You can also use one absolutely safe account for both. In this video, I will use a MetaMask account as deposit account. If you already have a MetaMask account, you can skip this step. Get your seed phrase storing device ready. If you have no idea what that is, basically you will need to store a bunch of words, never lose it, never let anyone see it. An encrypted USB drive could do. You can also just write it down and hide it somewhere. Go to metamask.io. Click Download. It will bring you to your browser's extension page. Add MetaMask extension. It will bring up a MetaMask page. Agree the term of use, and click Create a new wallet. Agree or refuse to share non-sensitive data. Set a password for MetaMask. It works on this computer only. People cannot use this password to access your account from another computer. Click Secure My Wallet. Make sure no one is watching, and click Reveal Secret Recovery Phrase. Store the phrase in your seed phrase storing device. Click Next. MetaMask will ask you to enter part of your seed phrase to prove you've stored it properly. Go through all the welcome messages. You now have a MetaMask account. Step 12. Add Holesky testnet to MetaMask. Open MetaMask extension in your browser and log in. Click the top left Ethereum icon. Turn on Show Test Networks. If you see Holesky, just click it, and this step is done. When I filmed this video, the Holesky testnet was still very new, so I had to manually add it to MetaMask. Go to the Ether Staker Discord. Scroll down and find the Holesky channel. Open the pinned message. It contains parameters for the Holesky testnet. Open MetaMask extension. Top left Ethereum icon. Add network. Scroll down and click Add a network manually. Copy all the parameters from the pinned message. Click Save. Switch to Holesky. You can see the top left icon is no longer Ethereum icon, but Holesky icon. Step 13. Get testnet Ether. Go to holeskyfaucet.io. Open MetaMask extension and log in. Make sure the network on top left is Holesky. Copy the wallet address into the website. Click Get Tokens. It will verify your machine to prevent spamming. Enter your Windows PIN and click OK. Click Attest and get my tokens. You should see a success message in a few seconds. Now wait for the Ether. Open MetaMask. Click the three dots on the top right. Click Expand View to get a better look.
You're in my school now, nerd.
Now you have one Ether on Holesky testnet. Step 14. Apply for cheap testnet validator. This step can only be done after 2 days of you joining the Ether Staker Discord. If it hasn't been 2 days, simply wait. Go to the Ether Staker Discord. Scroll down and find Cheap Holesky Validator. Open the pinned message. It has instructions of how to apply for Cheap Validator. Type /cheap Holesky deposit. You need to sign a message using MetaMask to prove ownership of your wallet. Click signer.is. Trust and click Visit Site. Click Connect to Wallet. Click MetaMask. Log in to MetaMask. Click Next. Connect. You are on Holesky testnet, so it will ask you to switch to mainnet. Click Switch Network. Click Sign Message and get Shareable Link. A MetaMask window will pop up. Click Sign. Click Copy Link. Go back to Discord. Click Enter Signature. Paste the link you just copied, and click Submit. Wait for the verification. Now you can stake 2 validators on Holesky testnet. Each will only cost 0.0001 testnet ether. Step 15. Generate validator key. Go to wagyu.gg. Download the Windows version. Move the downloaded file into the Ethereum folder. Create a validator _keys folder. Don't forget the S. Create a mainnet folder and a Holesky folder. Go back to Ethereum folder and double-click Wagyu key gen. The best practice is to disconnect internet while using Wagyu. However, we will need information from Discord for testnet staking. Also, it is testnet, so security doesn't matter. Remember to disconnect internet when you do mainnet. Get your seed phrase storing device ready. Click mainnet on top right. Choose Holesky. Click Create New Secret Recovery Phrase. Create. Store the phrase in your seed phrase storing device. Click Next. I'm sure. Enter the secret recovery phrase, to prove you stored it properly. Number of new keys. 1. We will practice adding another later. Set a password. Be aware that it will be stored as plain text on your PC, so don't reuse your important passwords. For the withdrawal address, we will need to go to the EtherStaker Discord.